Why does every swimmer, from beginners to Olympians, need a well-designed training program? This question sets the stage for our exploration into the critical role of a meticulously crafted training regimen in the world of swimming. A well-designed training program is not just a roadmap to success. It's a tool that can transform an athlete's performance, turning potential into prowess. It's like a finely tuned instrument playing a symphony where each note represents a different aspect of training, all harmonizing to create the perfect melody of peak performance. Picture this: a swimmer slicing through the water with the precision of a seasoned maestro, each stroke a testament to their skill and endurance. This powerful image is not a product of chance, but of a well-structured training program. It's the result of countless hours spent honing technique, building stamina, and nurturing mental resilience. What's more, a well-designed program doesn't merely focus on the present. It's also a bridge to the future, fostering long-term development and growth. By strategically planning workouts, rest periods, and performance goals, the program ensures the athlete continues to evolve, pushing the boundaries of what they can achieve. In the realm of swimming, a well-designed training program also plays a crucial role in injury prevention. By gradually ramping up intensity and ensuring adequate rest, it protects the swimmer's body from overuse injuries. It's a delicate balancing act, maintaining the fine line between pushing for progress and preserving health. To sum it up, a well-designed training program is the cornerstone of any swimmer's journey. It's the invisible hand guiding them through the waves of challenges, propelling them towards their goals. It's the blueprint of success, etched with the principles of periodization, specificity, overload, and recovery. And so, the importance of a well-designed training program cannot be overstated. It's the foundation upon which swimming champions are built, and the key to unlocking the true potential of every athlete who ventures into the water. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll uncover the principles of designing an effective training program for swimmers. The principles of training program design serve as a roadmap to continuous improvement and peak performance. These key principles are periodization, specificity, overload, and recovery. Let's start with periodization. This principle involves dividing the training program into different phases, each tailored to target specific goals. It's like a journey where each stopover has its own unique purpose and objective. Periodization allows for a systematic approach to training, ensuring that each phase builds upon the last, ultimately leading to peak performance. And next we have specificity. This principle is all about customization. It's tailoring the training to the unique demands of swimming events and individual needs. Think of it as a bespoke suit designed to fit perfectly and enhance performance. The principle of specificity ensures that the training program aligns with the swimmer's goals, strengths, and areas for improvement. Then there's the principle of overload. This principle is about gradually increasing the intensity of training to stimulate adaptation and growth, like turning up the heat to forge a strong piece of metal. Overload pushes swimmers beyond their comfort zones to improve their skills and endurance. But remember, the key word here is gradual. Too much, too soon can lead to burnout or injury. Finally, we come to recovery. This principle emphasizes the importance of rest periods to allow for physical and mental recuperation. It's like the downtime a computer needs to install updates, and reboot. Recovery periods are essential for the body to heal, adapt to training stress, and come back stronger. Without adequate recovery, performance can plateau or even decline. These principles, when combined, form a comprehensive approach to training program design. They guide coaches in creating plans that promote continuous improvement and peak performance, respecting the individual needs and capacities of each swimmer. Understanding these principles is the first step in creating a training program that meets the unique needs of each swimmer. A training program is not a random collection of workouts, but a structured plan built around cycles. Each cycle has a specific purpose and duration, ensuring that the swimmer progresses towards their goals in a systematic and efficient manner. Let's dive into the concept of these training cycles, starting with microcycles, moving to mesocycles, and finally to macrocycles. Microcycles are the building blocks of any training program. Typically spanning a week, they focus on short-term goals and allow for weekly adjustments in training load. Think of them as stepping stones. Each microcycle is a small step towards a bigger goal, providing immediate feedback and enabling quick course correction if needed. Next up, we have mesocycles. These typically last for a month and are comprised of several microcycles. The focus here is on midterm goals and phase-specific training. Mesocycles allow swimmers to concentrate on particular aspects of their performance, be it speed, stamina, or technique. They provide a broader view of progress, showing how the small steps of microcycles are adding up towards significant improvement. Finally, we come to macrocycles. These encompass an entire season or even a year. The focus shifts to long-term goals, overall progression, and peak performance. Macrocycles provide a bird's eye view of the training program, ensuring that all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. They guide the swimmer's journey from the start of the training season to their final peak performance. In essence, these cycles are like gears in a well-oiled machine, each one turning and influencing the other. Microcycles build into mesocycles, which in turn form the basis of macrocycles. Each cycle type has its own focus, yet they all work together, ensuring a balanced and comprehensive training program. The beauty of this cyclical structure is that it allows for flexibility and adaptability. As the swimmer progresses and evolves, so too can the training program, shifting focus and intensity as needed. Effective use of training cycles enables a swimmer to move from short-term goals to long-term objectives seamlessly. And that's the essence of a well-designed training program. Progression, adaptability, and peak performance at just the right time. Training hard is crucial, but so is recovery. This is a mantra that every coach and athlete should hold dear. It's not just about pushing to the limits, but also knowing when to pull back and allow the body to rejuvenate. When we talk about training loads, we're referring to the intensity and volume of workouts. It's crucial to find the right balance to stimulate growth and adaptation without pushing so hard that the body can't recover. To manage this effectively, coaches can use a variety of methods to quantify intensity and volume. For instance, tracking the total distance swum in a session, the number of high-intensity intervals, or the time spent at different heart rate zones. But how do we know if the balance is right? And that's where recovery comes into play. Effective recovery techniques include active recovery sessions, such as light swimming or stretching, and passive recovery, such as rest and sleep. Nutrition also plays a vital role in recovery, with adequate protein intake crucial for muscle repair and carbohydrates needed to replenish energy stores. However, recovery is not just about physical restoration. Mental recuperation is equally important. Techniques such as meditation, visualization, and restful activities can help reduce mental fatigue and stress, keeping athletes focused and motivated. But even with the best recovery practices, it's essential to monitor the athlete's response to training. This involves both objective measures like heart rate variability and sleep quality, and subjective feedback like mood and perceived fatigue. If an athlete is consistently feeling exhausted, struggling with performance, or showing signs of low mood or motivation, it may be a sign that they're overreaching and need more recovery time. Remember, the goal is not to train as hard as possible, but to train as effectively as possible. That means understanding the individual needs and responses of each athlete, adjusting training loads accordingly, and prioritizing recovery as an integral part of the training process. Maintaining a healthy balance between stress and recovery is key to preventing overtraining and injuries. So let's make sure we're not just training hard, but also recovering smart. A holistic approach to training is more than just physical conditioning. It's a symphony of technical skill development, physical conditioning, and mental preparation. When these elements are integrated effectively, they create a cohesive training program that addresses all facets of a swimmer's development. Let's start with technical training. This is where swimmers learn and refine the motor skills they need to move efficiently through the water. It's not just about mastering the four strokes, but also perfecting starts, turns, and finishes. To make technical training an integral part of your program, incorporate skill drills and technique analysis regularly. This enables swimmers to continually work on their technique even as they build their physical strength and endurance. Next, we have physical conditioning. This is the backbone of any training program, designed to improve a swimmer's strength, endurance, power, and flexibility. These attributes are critical for performance, but they need to be developed in harmony with technical skills. That's why it's important to schedule conditioning workouts that are aligned with technical sessions. This way, swimmers can apply their improved physical capacities directly to their swimming technique. Finally, let's talk about mental training. Mental strength is often the difference between good swimmers and great ones. It's about building confidence, developing concentration, managing stress, and staying motivated. To make mental training a seamless part of your program, embed mental training techniques within practice routines. This could involve visualization exercises, goal-setting sessions, or mindfulness practices. Not only does this help swimmers build mental resilience, but it also ensures they're mentally prepared for the rigors of competition. Bringing it all together, a holistic approach to training isn't about focusing on one aspect at the expense of others. It's about integrating technical, physical, and mental training in a way that they complement each other, leading to a well-rounded development of a swimmer. It's about creating a training environment where swimmers can grow in all aspects, not just in the pool, but also as individuals. Incorporating all these aspects of training ensures a well-rounded development of a swimmer. We've embarked on a journey exploring the intricacies of a swimmer's training program. We've touched on the principles that underpin the design of an effective training program, including periodization, specificity, overload, and recovery. We've delved into the structure of training plans, from the short-term goals of microcycles to the long-term objectives of macrocycles. We've emphasized the importance of balancing training loads with adequate recovery and the critical role this plays in preventing overtraining and injuries. We've also highlighted the need for a holistic approach that integrates technical skill development, physical conditioning, and mental preparation into one cohesive training program. In essence, the design and implementation of a well-rounded training program requires a deep understanding of the physiological and psychological needs of swimmers. It's a science and an art, a delicate balance of pushing boundaries and allowing rest. Remember, a well-designed training program is an essential tool in a swimmer's arsenal, guiding them towards maximum performance and long-term success.